Bullshit. Hey, quick video real quick on the importance of qualifying to have a wife before seeking one, or even a woman, to be honest with you. To really be honest with you, even a woman. Now, the reason is this, especially when it comes to a wife, but even a woman. If you aren't really qualified to have a wife or a woman, I'm gonna just say a woman. 9 times out of 10, she probably really wanted somebody else. She just settled for you because you wanted her and you was like maybe the best option. But the best option don't mean the one that she wants option. You know what I mean? You could be the best option all you want. That don't mean that she really wants you. You could be the best option, but she wants Chris Brown or someone similar to Chris Brown or whatever. And this is the importance of men not getting married or getting women until they build themselves up to their higher versions of themselves. And not only that, by you dealing with women as a distraction or trying to get married, it's probably going to hinder you from reaching that status. Now, I know you want the woman to qualify for you too as well. I get it. But we're not talking about on their end. We got to work on our end first. You have to become a higher version of yourself before you get a wife, because you don't want your wife desiring other men like she desires Chris Brown or whatever, because you're not on that plateau. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you got to be a millionaire. I'm not saying you got to have the best body or be the best looking guy, etc., but you got to be the best version of yourself. So when that woman's dealing with you, even if she do leave or desire other people, she's a dummy and she's going to regret that, right? But a lot of men are in relationships with women they didn't qualify to have. That woman just picked you because you was the best option, but that don't mean you're qualified. And that's why you see so many women still desiring other guys, even though they're with this guy. You know, she just tolerates you. She really doesn't want you. And you're going to have a sexless relationship, and you're probably going to end up divorced. You know, but I get it. You could be a high. See, the thing is, it's not just about being the highest version of yourself. Because you can be a man on a high version and a woman still can play you and divorce rape you. But them guys that are on a higher version of themselves and get divorce raped and shit, that's because they choose women out of validation. They want women to validate them instead of them validating themselves. They also choose women for the wrong reasons. You got to look within inside yourself. See, when you reach a higher version of yourself, that means you held yourself to a certain standard. So by you holding yourself to that standard, you're going to look at women and see if they're holding themselves to them standards, the morals, the values. You see what I'm saying? You don't get on no high standard as a man without morals and values and all that shit. So if you're holding yourself to it, you're going to hold women to it, and you're going to see it in women. You're going to pick a woman who has that because you see it in that woman. Them guys, a lot of them guys, NBA players and shit, they just blessed with being an athlete. That don't really mean that they're a high value, that highest version of themselves. Just because you can play basketball and you got a lot of money don't mean that you're the highest version of yourself. Money don't make you the highest version of yourself. It's a part of it because you got to be a provider as a man. But it doesn't make you the highest version of yourself. Neither if you look good to a lot of women, or you're 6'7" or whatever, or you got a lot of cars or whatever. That's not, it has to be everything. The mind, all that shit has to be on top tier. So that way, when you do get a wife, if she decides to leave you after that, she's foolish. You know, but you don't want a girl, you don't want to be with a woman or a wife that really wants other men, because you're not a high version of yourself. But she'll give you a chance because for now she's in survival mode, and you're willing to provide and give her what she wants, right? I feel you're not qualified as a man to have a woman or a wife until you're on a high level as a man. Not only just because the woman, not only because you can attract better women, or you can make that woman that picks you not want other guys, or you pick whatever, you know, not desire other guys deep down and behind your back or whatever. But also, it doesn't stop you from reaching that high plateau as a man. Plus, you're going to need that, man. A woman can sense when you need her more than you need yourself. Like, basically, you're supposed to be the man. When you start feeling like you need the woman, it could be a very bad thing. Even though women say they want you to need them and all that bullshit, not really. Not in a feminine way, anyway. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need her, like, to be your helpmate and shit like that. She probably likes that, but to be on that feminine shit, like, I can't live without her, or I need her attention and all this and all that, you're putting a lot of weight on the woman. Now, I know women got to qualify for us men too, right? I get it. But you think I'm full of shit? Then don't become a high version of yourself and go get women, go get a woman, or get married. And you're probably going to end up divorced, because 9 times out of 10, she desires somebody else. You just the best choice. You the safest choice. And when I say the best choice, I mean the best choice available to her, not necessarily the one that she wants. Even though that's technically the same thing, it's not though, because somebody could be the best choice for a person and they don't really want the guy. It happens all the time with women choosing men. Like, that guy will give this woman everything and these guys won't, but she still wants those guys more than you. So think about it. That's why it's important to be on the highest version level of yourself. First, you got to qualify to have a wife. You really should be trying to qualify to have women. You know what I mean? You shouldn't really be trying to, you're supposed to make the woman, you're supposed to be the dad to the woman, basically. Not in that way, but in a way of, she's coming to your world and she ain't supposed to have shit to worry about way. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all not qualified for that shit, man. But you trying to have a woman and all that, and that's why you're failing, man. And you're not going to get qualified because you're in relationships that's hindering you, or you're dealing with a lot of women that's hindering you from becoming the highest version of yourselves, man. That's all I got to say for now, man. That's it. That's all I got to say for now, man. Every time I log off, I think of other shit, but for now, I think I'm good. The moral of what I'm trying to say is, you want to give a woman the best version of yourself. And it still might not be enough. She still might leave you or desire somebody else or something like that. But 9 times out of 10, if you pick the right woman and you on your shit, I don't see her leaving, dog. You know, but you got so many women right now in relationships with guys that they really want this one, but I'm with this one. And that's that guy's fault for trying to have a girlfriend before he built himself to a higher level. You could have been a friend or something, but you didn't deserve a girlfriend yet. You know, it is what it is. But y'all gonna keep doing it, and y'all gonna keep getting married and not be equipped with the right tools that it takes to be married. And it ain't all about money. It's about mental, all that shit. It's not just money. It's all of it. Money don't make the man. So you can't just say because the NBA player got $1 million that he's equipped mentally. He might not even be nowhere near equipped mentally. And that's probably why he picked the wrong girl and get shitted on. Shit like that. He shouldn't even be getting married yet. Somebody like Joe Burrow should not be getting married yet. Unless he met a woman that was like LeBron. He already knew the girl for a long time before he became Joe Burrow. But if not yet. Why would you do that? No, you can't do that yet. I mean, he could, but I wouldn't. I would just get to know the woman for a long time first. It's very important, man. All this, I'm a rush to get married, and you not even on the level of what it takes to make a marriage work yet. But you still gonna get married anyway. I mean, fuck, you ain't gotta get married yet. You can just be girlfriend, boyfriend, and be exclusively to each other. It's almost the same thing. Now, I know, like I said, y'all gonna say, hey, women gotta qualify for us. Yeah, they do, but do you first. Qualify yourself first, then worry about who qualifies. That's the problem. Always looking at women and worry about what the fuck they doing and why they ain't doing this or that. That don't matter. Qualify yourself first, then you go look for the woman who qualifies to be with you. You have the choice to pick who you want, basically. Because you qualified, you earned that spot. as a man. A lot of y'all not earning that spot, but you got a girlfriend or a wife, and I'm telling you, she sees the other women with the other men and all that shit. Don't let that be you. Don't be that guy that got the girlfriend that really thinks this other guy is happier, makes his girlfriend happier, or she looks at that girl's life and really wants that, so she despises you. And she's gonna start hating you and all that bullshit. It is what it is, man.